In this series, we are going to be learning how to create a to-do list app with PHP. And we're going to take a look at also in the next video how to style up the front end so it looks like this. You don't obviously have to do that, you might have your own design, but we'll be doing both, so you can choose whether to skip to the last part where we will be focusing on just the PHP side of things. But in this video, we're going to have a look at how this works. It's important to note that this does simulate a user being signed in, but you don't have to include this. You could just use it for your own to-do list, or of course just build it to learn more about PHP. So if you do have some kind of sign-in or authentication system, you can hook it up to this. So when you do set your user ID in perhaps a session here, you'll know that you can use that as the user. In this case, it's user 1. If we just take a look inside of my database, this will be Alex. But if we did have, say, another record called Billy, then obviously if Billy signs in, this would hold a user ID of 2. We'll forget about that for now though. So let's take a look at how this works. Here you can see that we've got no items added. We've got a nice font up here which we'll be including. We've got a nice body font as well which we'll be including. And we're going to be doing that from Google Fonts API. So we'll be integrating that in the front end. And we've got this input here which is styled to pretty much look like one of the to-dos with this underline here. But we can just type a new item in here. So we can type anything. So we could say something like go vegan, and we hit add. And you can see now that that's been listed in the to-do. Let's do something like turn off lights to save energy. All good things that you might want to do. And that adds that as well up here. So what we can also do is hit add. That's going to give us a little bit of front-end validation. But we do, of course, have back-end validation as well, just in case this required attribute is not supported. Now, obviously, from here, you can see that as I hover over each of these, we have this mark as done option. So, for example, if I want to mark this one as done, I just hit mark done, and that then puts a strike through that. It doesn't delete it, but you can go ahead and add the functionality to remove it from the list later on. That's really, really straightforward to do. It'd just be altering a very small query. And there we go. So that is pretty much it. It's a really simple to do app. We're going to be writing some front and back end code to get this working. Let's go ahead and start with the front end in the next video.